Good afternoon. I'm talking from a place called Cineplex Pontedera, and something from Italy. The legge finanziaria, or the Italian budget, difference from other countries. It's always discussed in Parliament, then in the Senate afterwards. And there are things which are called amendments, which each political party presents to insert in this bill. And a few years going on after the fines for over 50 who never got the same thing was extended, it seems like somehow it wasn't extended. What happens now? Will the people seeing the Italian Inland Revenue will see it as an unpaid tribute, like fines they are, really. And for these people, what does it mean? Will they have their house seized or their car seized if you don't pay this €100? It's possible. And the fact is, it's unlawful because you can't force someone under Article 32 of the Constitution here in Italy to take something against their will, unless they're subject under some regime, TSO, or there's a court order which obliges you to go against your will in hospital to go on certain treatments. That's trattamento obbligo sanitario, they call that. And if they wouldn't use that during the pandemic, Italian courts, all the bureaucracy and red tapes here in this Italy, will just block everything. So they thought they can scare people. If you don't take the thing, you get fined €100. Who's the authority that can fine you? The National Health Service. They're not police officers to fine you. And there are people who appealed against this fine. They have won it for the judges. And if I was going to appeal against this thing, who will lose will have to pay all the legal costs. Italian government. The Italian government has to pay the compensation to those people who are injured or are killed by this pharmaceutical. Because they passed a law, certain categories of people here in Italy, like workers, I should say, especially over 50s, to have this pharmaceutical. And obviously the employees, if they were more smart enough, they couldn't go along with it, which they went along. You got the complacency of the three main trade union leaders creating propaganda for people to take this fucking shit. The trade unions are there to defend workers' rights, not to be the sidekick of the establishment or the employees, which they're currently doing here in Italy. And this suspension of people who don't have to pay these fines, it has been eliminated. Now, what's going to happen? Probably like I explained before. That's probably a scenario it's forecasting. Unless someone in Parliament says, let's throw this thing out the window, it's useless. You're going to spend other resources barking up people's streets for €100 because it costs for the public administration a lot more than it's really worth barking at in the end.